Hello, nerds! Welcome to Out of the Box Games. I'm Brian, and today I'm opening a Secret Lair Drop called Snakes. I actually forget what cards are in this. I just remember that it's the one with the least value. I think it's like $20 worth of cards. And the art is pretty whack. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, let's see what we got here. I know Lotus Cobra's in here. That's kind of a minor classic for green at this point, I think. Okay, let's see here. So we got Hexdrinker. Oh, this is actually kind of interesting. It's one of those cards that looks like a planeswalker. They tend to have a low mana cost. You can play them out pretty early and then level them up and get them kind of juiced up. So this is a mythic. And let's see, all of these are snakes, hence the name. And it looks like you, if I remember how this works, you pay, so I guess you pay 1 and it becomes a 2/1. And then, so that's the level up cost. And then level 3 through 7, you'll be a 4/4 with protection from instants. And then level 8 and up, you're a 6/6 and you have protection from everything. That's actually really cool. I like this card more in person. I remember seeing this on the website and it looked really, really bad. It's actually not as bad as a print. It's decent. And it looks like the artwork is by good old Boneface, whoever that is. Cool. Anyway, next one. Oh, that looks really cool. Wow. This is the one by Crocodile Jackson. So Crocodile Jackson actually had a Secret Lair Drop designated exclusively to his artwork. It's got a really fun style. It's kind of like Saturday morning cartoons kind of vibe. So this is Ice Fang Coil. 2-drop, it's 1 green, 1 blue for a 1/1. And it has flash and flying. It's a flying snake. Okay. When Ice Fang enters the battlefield, draw a card. And Ice Fang has Death Touch as long as you control at least 3 other snow permanents. So, So you get interesting. Actually, it has a lot of stuff going for it. It's just that it starts out as a 1/1, but this is definitely playable. So flash, you can cast it during the opponent's turn, which is especially good like if you're trying to do a surprise defense against the opponent. The only thing is this isn't really going to defend much. I mean, you can defend with it, but it's going to get killed. And it's nice that you get card draw with it. So if you happen to blink this, it's a green and blue, so there's, white tends to do a lot of the blink abilities and mechanics, but if you happen to do that with this, or if you can you have blue, you could return it to your hand, bounce it back to your hand, and then recast it to get card draw that way too, if you wanted to take that approach. And then as far as, let's see here, well, you have Death Touch as long as you control at least 3 other snow permanents. So obviously if you're running Snowlands, that's an easy way to do that. All around kind of a cool card actually, and this looks really good foiled. That's a beautiful artwork and a really nice finish, and I like that as full art. Looks really, really good. And so that one was a rare apparently. I don't know if the original Ice Fang was a rare. I noticed sometimes they'll take like a uncommon card and then they'll release it as a Secret Lair and then it magically becomes a rare. I'm not sure what that's all about. This is the Lotus Cobra. This is the card I was saying is kind of like a staple in green now. The artwork here is atrocious. Yeah, that is horrible. By Crom, C-R-O-M. So this is a, let's see, a 2/1 for 1 generic and a green. And whenever a land enters a battlefield under your control, you add 1 mana of any color. So you have a deck where you can play multiple lands, especially during the same turn. You're going to get a lot of mana just using this card, and it's any color. So very, very strong as a utility to develop your mana. It's really all it's useful for. And then you have Stone Coil Serpent. This is a rare. This is awesome. Holy crap. The artwork for this is poppin'. This is really crazy. It always reminds me of the Soul Ring from the Gay Pride set that came out, I think last summer or whatever it was. It's very, almost kind of, symbolic, or a lot of symbolism or something going on. This is crazy. It's really neat. Stone Coil Serpent's a really cool creature. It's a scaling mana cost, colorless, and starts off as a 0/0. The way this works is when it enters a battlefield, it gets a 1/1 counter for however many mana you put into this thing. So ideally, you'll be able to draw this thing later on in the game and maybe put like 6 mana into it, get a 6/6 out of it. So let's see, you got reach, trample, and protection from multicolored. So you can block flyers with reach. You can carry your damage through a trample. So very, very strong creature. Okay, so that is awesome. Damn, that's impressive. And then we got Sashiro the Anointed. This artwork also definitely looks better in print. Looked absolutely horrible in the promotional materials, but anyway, this is a snake monk for 6, 4 generic and 2 green, a 3/4. Other snake creatures you control get +2, +2, +2, and whenever a snake you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Okay, so I guess if you're running some kind of snake deck, which I've never even really heard of, but if you're running a lot of snakes, this can have some nice synergies. But I don't know, for the mana costs, he's ramping everything up basically, getting some card draw. I mean, it could be potentially strong. It's just, that's assuming you're running enough snakes in your deck to make it worth it. That's really what it comes down to, as far as I can tell. Pretty cool design. I like all this kind of like, basically the background is nice. I don't know so much about the, what is it, the Shiva god kind of concept here with the multi-arms, but it's decent. It's okay to art. And the bonus card is Virulent Sliver. Wow, that is pretty. That looks really neat. Looks like a scorpion sliver. So this is a 1/1 for 1. All sliver creatures have poisonous 1. I don't even know what poisonous 1 is. I have no idea. But it's a 1-drop, so that's kind of cool. They actually have venom, not poison. If they were poisonous, a single drop would. It burns, Riptide Researcher's last words. Well, that's kind of neat. Nice. Well, all these actually look really good. I thought they looked really horrendous in the promotional art. Stone Coil easily is the best art out of all of them. I think that looks really awesome. And probably the strongest card out of all of them. Let's see. And this is my second favorite, though, the Ice Fang. Always great work by Crocodile Jackson. Really cool style. And this one's actually pretty neat. This is just a neat card overall in general. These weird little, I don't know what you call them if they have a specific name, but these type of creatures that, they look like planeswalkers at a glance. You think it's a planeswalker, but it's a creature that just, you can basically level up. This one can get pretty crazy, it looks like. But anyway, pretty cool. Not as bad as I thought. And it's got a few decent cards in it as well. These are no longer available, but you can find them on eBay. I'm sure you can find them on TCG, places like that. Worth picking up if you can get it for maybe, well, at cost. I mean, $40 foiled. You'd probably be lucky to get it for that. pretty much once every Secret Lair is released and no longer available directly through the Wizards of the Coast website, you're lucky if you pay less than the cost. But if you luck out, maybe the price will drop in about a month or so. You might be able to get a good deal. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment and make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you nerds later. Bye.